Update for Bitcoin from this morning. So we still have not come down to 407 yet. I do think this week is our week, our fate, our date with destiny. SPY is having a small pullback, or the futures rather. So I do think this week we put our bottom in and ultimately move higher. So what exactly would I be looking for? Today is Sunday night, so let's see what exactly happened here. We had a massive rally and a perfect retracement back to the 618. So this week might even be a little bit of a turbulence week. You know, the 618 is all the way down here at 42.6. I do think there's a little bit of a steep drop, but ultimately that's what happened back here. So let's zoom in a little bit and see if we can find something a little bit different. Maybe even something like this, and say, 43 and change for a move higher. Something like, oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, I would say something like this even. 42.9 and 43 and change, and then obviously we have the bigger drop up here at 42.6. So something like this is what I'm looking for this week on ES and SPY. I expect Bitcoin to follow. Now, if it doesn't follow, then that's extremely bullish. So let's try and fix up the same type of chart, which I really don't, kind of already have it drawn actually. So I would keep an eye out on still 40,800 as long as we stay over that. It is still bullish. And then when SPY, or if SPY has that drop, I'm saying I think it personally does, but obviously if it doesn't and it just keeps ripping higher, then so be it. We're going to start moving higher. But I do think there's turbulence this week. 38K is still very much on the table. I would say 35,000 gets invalidated with a break over 42.4, and 38,000, right, so 35,000 gets invalidated once we break over 42.6, and 38,000 gets invalidated once we break over 44.8. So I do think this week we have a move down. Whether it's 38 or 35 is obviously yet to be seen. Obviously, like I said earlier, if SPY never pulls back and we just keep going up, then obviously this will be invalidated. But I think we at least hit 38, potentially even 35. So that's pretty much it. Best of luck. As always, none of this is financial advice. You always have to do what's best for you. What I will say, though, is this. If we don't have the pullback, I'll leave you with this little piece of hopium. If we don't even have a pullback down to 38,000 and the only pullback that we get is 405, Ethereum Classic is already starting to run. So I expect April to be extremely bullish for crypto, and I would say that's confirmed if we can't even get a move down to 38,000. So that's pretty much it. Keep an eye on 407. Other than that, I really don't have much to say. The weekly MACD is officially right here based on what it looks like compared to the summertime. So I would say next week and the week after is the reversal to the upside. There was something else I wanted to look at too. I don't remember what it was, so I don't want to make the video too long. So I'll leave it at that. But that's pretty much it. Oh, weekly close. So the weekly just closed. Doesn't look, too bad. It looks a lot like this with these big ass wicks everywhere. So this is going to be a big week for Bitcoin. I was going to say big week for BitBoy, but a big week for Bitcoin. MACD is about to cross bullish on the weekly, so we shall see what happens. Best of luck. Just my opinion. None of this is financial advice.